Okay, in this video I'd like to just run through quickly how to create a transaction in Backoffice. So from sign into Backoffice, however you do, there's a few ways to sign in. Once you've landed in Backoffice, on the left here in Overview, click on Transactions. On the right here, Create Transaction. And let's just say Create New. Now these three fields on the top have to be filled in. Type, it's a sale or a lease. Let's say this is a lease. Status, opportunity active pending. Let's make it active. Representing the buyer or the seller. So let's say we're representing the buyer. Don't be confused here. The buyer is also the tenant. A way to think about it is I buy a house or I buy a lease. Okay. Put in the transaction name. I like to use the address and click next. Don't fill in agents and commissions. It'll automatically be attached to you, but I can't get that taken away. Now we're representing the buyer, so we must put in the buyer. So let's start typing. If someone is not there, just create new, and it is Mr. New, and then you have to put in email and create. There we go. Then you come through to the last screen, which is your checklists. Now there is a video on going through the checklists more in depth, but basically a checklist is where you choose your documents, the documents that are required. So we are on a lease here, so just click lease and create, and your transaction has now been created. As you can see on the left, Joe, all the ways to move through it, specifically your checklist. So when you click on that, it takes you through to all of your documents that you will require for this transaction. You may not need all of them. For example, you would only need the listing agreement. If you're listing a property, you wouldn't need the previewing agreement because you're not showing it. But all the things that you might need for a lease should be here. And then when you need to go through and use a document, it will bring up the documents and you can go next and put in the landlord, the tenant, whatever details you have, and go next, and the document comes into the system. It auto-populates with the stuff you've put in, and straight from here you can see it automatically puts in the signature and initial spots for buyers, sellers, tenants, whoever's required to sign. So it's powered by DocuSign, but it's a bit better because you don't need to drag and drop. It auto-populates, and then straight from here, when you've completed the contract, and those are different modules, you can see up here on the right, you can send for e-sign, and there we go, and you can send it to whoever you need to send it to, and straight CC yourself if you're not a signer, and there you go. It's as easy as chips. So hopefully you guys found that interesting, or at least useful. It is very simple. You just need to practice it once or twice, but once you get the hang of it, it'll be good. And then all your documents and everything is managed in one place. It's great for admin. Bear in mind, this system also generates your commission approval, the disbursement, which you need for tax, all of that kind of stuff. So it is important that we kind of become familiar with this. But if you need help, call admin. We'll help you. Okay, see you on the next one. Bye.